Alright, why did I decide to go back to Chicago? Why did I decide to move back to Chicago? Now, the reason why, the easy answer to why I decided to move back to Chicago is because I was annoyed in Atlanta and I needed somewhere to, put my mind right. Okay, that's the easy answer. Chicago gave me the ability to for me to ease my mind from all the stress I had back in Atlanta. Okay, that's the easy answer. Now let's go for the hard answer. The harder answer, aka the longer answer, is that things just was not working out down in Atlanta. I've already explained multiple times Atlanta was nothing but a waste of time. I wasted 4 years of my life in Atlanta. I appreciate all of the life experiences I had in Atlanta. Well, city outskirts of Atlanta to be exact, but it just wasn't working for me. I wasted 4 years of my life down there. What the heck? That was weird. Hopefully I ain't doing nothing suspicious. Anyways, I've wasted 4 years of my life down there in Georgia, doing practically nothing. I came down there being very dependent on my childhood parents. And we moved down there specifically because we thought my childhood parents was going to stay together. It was brought to our attention that I'm divorcing. We are getting divorced. And all of a sudden, they said, let's try to work it out, and that's what they did. So there's that. Obviously, a year later, it didn't go nowhere. Hey, they tried it out. Well, specifically one of my childhood parents. They tried it out. It didn't work. Now here we are, and here it is. So now that I thought things was gonna work out. I thought I was gonna create a new family variant, aka I'm thinking about calling it Prime Family, where it's a combination of my modern family and my post-childhood family. I thought my childhood parents and my modern parents would find some way to make peace with each other, have a nice, good family. We don't have to see each other every day, but just be peaceful, be nice, good, responsible adults. But that's not happening. Waste of time. So because my post-childhood parents and my childhood parents and my modern parents, they want nothing to do with each other, and they were using me to be the messenger. I just left. I left out of Atlanta, and there we go. Now, their relationship problems aren't mine no more. Whatever. That's y'all problem, not mine. That's y'all relationship, not mine. Y'all handle that. I'm done with that. Anyways, that goes the story. Now, here I am. I've moved back to Chicago. I'm here in the city of Chicago, where I shouldn't have moved back here because I already knew exactly what I was getting myself into. So yeah, I'm here back in Chicago. Now, why I decided to go to Chicago? Like I said, Chicago is a temporary solution. Originally, as soon as I was supposed to be in Tampa, Florida for the first month of January 2024. The first month of this year of 2024. I was supposed to be in Tampa, Florida, okay? I was going to go straight there, blind. I was going to go out there blind. But when I vacationed there back in October, I realized I did not like it. So, because I didn't like it, I just decided not to deal with it. I decided I wasn't going to live there. thankfully, I have decided to vacation to Tampa, Florida before I just went out there and go out there and do anything. So I ended up making a decision on deciding to not live there. I don't think I want to live there. Transportation does not seem, what's the word I'm looking for? Reliable at all. I don't have a car. I don't know how to drive, and there's that. So I'm looking at other cities, and I'm trying to stay as close to a theme park as close as possible, and enough trains, because I need to be able to, ride trains if I'm bored or not. Everybody needs to have some fun. Some of y'all fun is probably drinking. My fun is Six Flags and trains. So whatever. Anyways, everybody has different things that make them happy. For the days or whatever. So whatever. And Chicago had that. Chicago has the beautiful trains. Yeah, sexy trains. And then on top of that, they have the better Six Flags park, a premier Six Flags park, and really good transit. So yeah, it was the benefits to why I decided to come down here. The city benefits is the reason why I decided to come back down here to Chicago. And that's exactly what I did. Now, as far as jobs, I already knew what I was throwing myself into. I already knew what risks and everything, me throwing myself back up in here. Man, that person's desktop is horrible. Excuse me. All those photos in the desktop. I'm looking at a Chevrolet car shop, and man, this person's desktop is so messy. Anyways, I'm sidetracked. But yeah, I already knew that finding a job in Chicago will be rough, because in 2018, when I had no job work experience at all, I struggled so much. I'll never forget that one lady at that store, almost fell off, at that store over here, gave me a funny look, and then looking at my resume, and he's like, "Oh, where's your experience?" "Oh, there it is." And then as soon as the only experience I had at the time was literally voluntary work at the church. And obviously, I didn't know anything about job interviews. I get probably why she didn't hire me, but she could have just hired me as a courtesy clerk, as a bagger or whatever, but she didn't do that. Hold up. Alright, yeah, so she didn't do that, but it don't matter. I don't care about that no more. And I passed by that grocery store. Anyways, I struggled looking for work back in 2018. So I knew exactly what was going to be the case is now. Now, I have applied for a few jobs, and so far, I've received 2 rejections. 2 rejections. Yep, 2 rejections so far. I haven't heard back from the other ones. And now, I'm waiting to hear back from the temp agency right now to see if I qualify. And if I qualify, then they'll interview me, and then they'll see if I'm still even qualified. So jobs, like I said, I already knew what I was getting myself into as far as this job thing and getting jobs. That I may not be able to get a job sooner than later. So yeah, now where exactly am I gonna live? Honestly, like I said, I didn't really plan everything properly. But like I said, me moving down here to Chicago is not a permanent solution. Hear me out. It's not a permanent solution. It's not a permanent solution. This is a temporary solution. If this is a temporary solution that turns into a long-term solution, okay, I have no problem with that. I wouldn't mind. By temporary, I mean specifically a year or 2, okay? A year or 2. That's what I mean by that. That way, I can learn how to get jobs more, how to get a place, credit cards and all that junk. But I don't want no credit cards. But we'll see how I'll be able to run life without credit. But anyways, yeah, credit cards and all that. So yeah, there's that. Now, What time is it? Go shop is in downtown to get some for 7-Eleven. But anyway, so now, shoot, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, where I'm gonna live. Yeah, the idea was to come down here, find an apartment, stay here for like a year or two, work a decent job, save up, and then hopefully, I don't know, by time I should be able to have my permanent residing, well, not permanent, but long-term residing place. And then from there, I'm good, and I have nothing to worry about. By a year or two, I should know exactly where I'm going to want to stay at. I know it's dangerous down here. I knew exactly what I was getting myself into. There be shootings in my area. Apparently somebody died, and one of my biological family members tried to rescue the dude, but he died right there in his arms, apparently. And then me almost being caught by a drive-by. I knew exactly what I was putting myself into, okay? I knew exactly. This ain't nothing new. I'm literally born in this city, for real. I hate coming back to my city of birth, but still though. And when I was 18, I was really hating Chicago. And the only thing that made me like Chicago, what was left of liking Chicago, was the trains. That's it. And as far as today, like I said, the only thing that's letting me tolerate Chicago is the trains, downtown, and then elite Six Flags Park. Awesome transportation, and obviously the pretty girls up and downtown. All these pretty white women there. Because honestly, like I said, I've already said, I'm sorry, Atlanta does not have some of the prettiest women ever. So I'm sorry. That's what some people said. Saying Atlanta has some of the prettiest women. I'm sorry, I have to disagree. After living there for 4 years and being around downtown, I do not agree with that. Now, to come back to Chicago downtown, to be specific, I'm seeing exactly what it is I knew. So there's that. Okay, let me stop talking about the females part. But you get what I'm saying now. There are more benefits down here in Chicago. Way more benefits down here in Chicago than it is living elsewhere. It's about the benefits, that's all. But I don't plan on staying here. Don't get me wrong, I do not plan on living here. Because it is very problematic me living here. So yeah, I don't know what to say. And especially considering I literally was in the neighborhood where I was a toddler. I was trying to escape what you call it. I want something to drink. I don't trust my bike over here. I was trying to escape, my little backyard when I was 4 years old, 20 years ago. And now here I am. I'm finally outside that gate. So yeah. In conclusion, this is just a temporary solution. It's not a permanent solution. It's a temporary solution to why I am here in Chicago. If I end up living here, I'm staying on the north side. On the ghetto place around here. Deal with danger, almost getting shot at and everything. Make no sense. If I die, I die. It is what it is. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.